Let's take a look at the tone feature. It's an adaptive EQ, compressor, and gate. You just press and hold to get into the edit screen. Once you're in the edit screen, you've got a couple of panels here, a couple of tabs that you can go to. First, on the tone tab here, you can see that adaptive is lit up and it's linking shape and compression. So what it's doing is it's adapting the EQ to a curve that's built in. So it's taking the input and saying, how does this match up with the output, and trying to make an EQ curve that helps to get it closer to the output curve. It brightens it up, gets rid of mud, that kind of thing. Compression is doing a similar thing with the input and output levels, trying to take away some of those peaks in volume and even things out. When it's in adaptive mode, you can use the knobs below here to kind of do the mix of the adaptation. So if you want it to still be adapting on its own, but you want it to be doing it less so or more so, you can use the knobs here to affect that. There's a DS knob separate as well, so if you've got a lot of S's coming through, you can turn that up or down. And you've also got a gate here that can be set to adaptive or manual or turned off. Now, once you tab over into any of these tabs, you'll see that adaptive is on. You've got the same percentage there available to you, the amount of the shape that you're hearing. And then there's also a warmth that you can turn on and off, which is good for female singers that may not have a lot of oomph in their mid or lower mid range. Now, as soon as you turn from adaptive to off, a bunch of other frequencies come up here that you can mess with. So this gives you basically manual control over the EQ. It gives you low gain, the frequency, high gain, the frequency, parametric gain, and the parametric frequency, and the width, or the Q. Tabbing over to compression here, turning it from adaptive to off, also opens up now the threshold and the ratio for you to manually set. Going into gate and turning it to manual opens up the threshold. You'll notice these two other settings here. You've got lead attenuation and harmony attenuation. These two controls allow you to vary the attenuation between the harmonies and the lead vocal. So there's often times where you'd like to have more attenuation happen, for example, on the harmonies than you would on the lead, so it creates a more natural sound, or to accommodate your environment a little bit better. So you can separate these two controls, and that gives you just a little bit more functionality than you would have with just a single gate attenuation.